I've always had minor speed bumps. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I remember when Firefly first came out, a lot of people came on my channel putting comments. Oh, this is going to be bad. More cash burn, they said. Neo is going to have to build battery swap stations just for Firefly, they said. And some of them panicked and sold their shares. As usual, the sheep will always do what is expected of them. Remember that. History always repeats itself. Well, the CEO spoke yesterday in a Q&A session. He said Firefly won't integrate with CATL battery swap network. Firefly uses safer Firefly uses safer, higher performance liquid cooled battery packs. Yes, because it's a premium EV. While CATL employs air cooled packs primarily targeting the ride hailing market, Lee said. Firefly will offer higher capacity battery packs in the future, starting at least from 60 kilowatt hours. So even when they did the partnership with CATL, when NEO did, they said that CATL will pretty much be facilitating the lower end market, as we see with the car that CATL just made with JD.com. It's a cheap little car where you have to actually drive it into the Choco CATL battery swap station instead of pressing a button like us and the car backs itself in. Fifth generation station, it'll drive straight in. It's different. So CATL is primarily targeting BYD sales and others in that small segment that is in the low end segment. While, because someone put a comment on my first video this morning saying he heard that car that CATL and JD.com just made may steal market share from us. Again, it's like thinking that Tesla would continuously steal market share from NEO. No, we don't compete against Tesla, even though eventually Tesla will crumble as we see year over year. And I'm going to do a video on that. When I spoke about it 2 years ago, people said I'm delusional. Tesla is the leader. They will always be the leader. That you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, we see exactly what I have been saying. Tesla will continue to crumble as they have been doing, whilst fake Wall Street, and we speak about this all the time, the propaganda machine and how it works. Like Webush, Dan Ives is his name. He keeps saying Tesla should be 500, it should be 600, it should be $700 a share, knowing fully well that it's collapsing. So when they do that, the illiterate retail investor will pump in and buy, and that's when Wall Street drags the rug out from under them, knowing that it's overpriced. Same as with Cathie Wood, when she's pumping Tesla Robotaxi, but she bought heavily into Pony AI. Very peculiar behavior, isn't it, guys? Yes, this is the way the game is played. So Firefly will not integrate with CATL's battery swap network, but instead utilize NEO's fifth generation battery swap station. So we have our answer. NEO founder, chairman, and CEO Emperor William Lee said. Lee made his remarks yesterday at a NEO owner event in Guangzhou province. According to videos shared by multiple automotive bloggers, in CATL's battery swap system employs air-cooled battery packs, a cheaper battery, primarily targeting the ride-hailing market, Emperor Lee explained. Firefly utilizes liquid-cooled battery packs offering superior safety, which we always put at the helm, low temperature and high temperature performance, he added. Yes. So even in cold temperatures, you don't lose a lot of charge. In high temperatures, it's safe. Whereas with the other batteries, we see a big difference where it will lose it will not hold its charge. This contradicts previously announced details of NEO collaboration with CATL, though Lee likely referred to the currently available Firefly EV as noted NIO and CATL signed a cooperation agreement, as we all know, in March this year to build the world's largest battery swap network. The world. This is why I said this company is a blue chip company in the making. So when people say we're going to 100, I laugh at it because I know we're going way past 100, way past $100 share price, because all you have to do is use history as your teacher. CATL's ChocoSwap technical standards and network will be integrated into NIO's future models developed under NIO's Firefly brand, according to a statement at the time. So yesterday, like I said, I talked about it, GAC and ION launched a compact EV, ION UT Super, built using CATL's battery swap technology. This marks the first model targeting the mainstream passenger vehicle market based on CATL's ChocoSwap technology. And this is to steal market share away from BYD and the other cheap junk that's on the market. NIO currently operates 3,562 battery swap stations in China. It is now constructing its 4th generation stations, with 5th generation stations set to begin trial operations by Christmas. Yes, that's going to be about a 97, I believe it is, second swap, and you go again. We have the only winning business model. I've always said that on this channel. And this is why CATL, the battery behemoth, decided to get into the energy business as well, just like us, and build battery swapping, because they understand battery degradation is real. They understand that most people don't want to wait 30 minutes, or even if they supercharge it in 7 minutes, a battery swap is still faster, and there's no battery degradation, as opposed to if you're supercharging your battery. Lee also mentioned at yesterday's event that the Firefly will eventually offer larger battery packs, you heard that right, starting at least with a 60 kilowatt capacity. Firefly comes standard with a 42.1 right now lithium iron phosphate battery pack, delivering a range of 420 kilometers. Now it's going to be going like 600 plus kilometers. How you like them apples? For a little premium EV. Guys, I can't wait for it to get to Mexico or Canada. I will be getting one from there, if the law permits me. Lee reiterated confidence in achieving its first quarterly profit in the 4th quarter during the event. He reiterated it again, noting that the company has no new model launches or NIO Day events scheduled for the 4th quarter this time, in order to save on money, with major expenditures completed in the 3rd quarter. Yes, you heard that right. So all the expenses were done in the 3rd quarter. In the 4th quarter, we're just harvesting, we're just reaping, we're just getting ready to sit back and collect. Whilst Tesla crumbled year over year, in China, their sales for the 3rd quarter was horrific. It was like 30,000. We outsold them. Yes, and this trend will continue. And as the competition go worldwide, as NIO goes worldwide, as we see with what BYD is doing to Tesla in Europe, Australia, and wherever people have a choice, which is sadly what we don't have here in America anymore. But as long as people have a choice, they will choose what is superior. It may take a little time for the brand recognition in Europe or wherever we go, but as soon as people realize that they're driving something out of what we saw in the Jetsons back in the day, you know what they will choose. We saw what they're doing in China right now with the ES8, the L90, the L60. People are realizing it is a superior product. So obviously they will choose the superior product with the superior experience, superior technology. The days of BlackBerry are over, meaning Tesla. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and hype it. Don't forget to hype it. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because on this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.